Hey, just kidding there. Well, I'm not going to do the long extended yell because so many of you guys are whining. Glad I can't handle that. I got to skip over it. Okay, fine. The whiners win. Anyway, we got a very special guest on the show today. We got Mr. Mendel, and we already practiced this, and I'm already going to fuck it up. Just like I play guitar. How do we pronounce your last name, Mendel?
So it's Mendel Bijdelij.
Bijdelij.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Okay.
Nailed it.
Not bad. My Dutch isn't what it used to be. Let's just put it that way. Anyway, Mendel used to play for Aborted, and now you're doing...
full-time mixing and mastering.
Cameras over there.
Oh, yeah. Full-time mixing and mastering and like film scoring and stuff.
Oh, film scores too.
Yes. Yep.
Outstanding. Okay, great. I did a little sound design back in the day for like doing. I remember doing some Quake 2 mods and doing like voice work and like sound effect design.
For Quake 2?
Some mods and that kind of stuff. Just like
sick.
In the indie community and that kind of stuff. That was a lot of fun.
I love Quake. Yeah, sick.
Played a lot of Quake 2 back in the day. I'm old, what can I say? But yeah, it was pretty fun. Doing sound design in this fun too, but you're like scoring for movies?
Yeah, so like short films. I won an award last year for like best film scoring.
Wow, congratulations, man.
Thank
That's
you.
amazing.
Yep. Thank you.
That's phenomenal. So you're just doing the full-time production thing?
Yeah, so basically like mixing, mastering like metal bands, editing drums, using samples in my productions.
Yeah. Okay. After the Paul Waddy incident, okay, I'll let that slide a little bit. Okay,
right.
Great.
But basically like full-time mixing, mastering bands. Yeah.
Sweet. And so you're based out of northern Netherlands, right?
Yeah, Netherlands. It's a province called Friesland.
Okay.
And I live close to a place called Leeuwarden.
Right, and I was at Leeuwarden there a couple of years ago when I visited the Deep Grooves vinyl plant. That video is still online if you want to check that out. Mendel's just kind of getting serious about his YouTube now, though, right? You started your YouTube channel quite a while ago.
Yeah, so around 2007, but didn't really do anything with it.
Right.
And then around 2020, when COVID hits, I really tried to like focus on it.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And so you've been doing stuff more into. And what is your main focus on your channel?
So it's like tone related, guitar tones related, and mixing and mastering stuff. So make your production sound crisp, clear.
There we go. All right, so if you want some more information on that kind of stuff, check out Mendel's channel. I'll have some links in the description below. That being said, yes, we're going to get to the main focus, and that is this bad boy here. This is the new Steve Stevens amp from Friedman. We're here at Gear Street, and they're like, hey, Glenn, can you do a video on this? And I'm like, yeah, cool. It'd be cooler if you guys sent me one, but but I guess we'll make do. So this is basically... the Steve Stevens amp, very Marshall-y, I would think. Yep. And we got it set up for clean right now. If you want to take it away, Mendel, let's check out what you got.
Really chimey.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, yeah. YouTuber faux pas. Never talk when you're actually playing guitar. Because then it comes through the fucking mic and it's just a whole thing. This is a whole discipline you have to learn as a guitar player when you're doing YouTube, is to not play and talk at the same time like you normally would.
Right.
Because it just doesn't fucking work. But yeah, I'm really impressed with the cleans on this. This is very nice. You got a bright switch here as well. And you just got a 3-band EQ, and then you got this main switch here, which goes like 3 different ways. You got two high gain channels as well. We also got a Friedman pedal down here, which we're gonna take a look at in a moment. And it's a dual channel overdrive, which looks pretty wicked as well. All right, let's try out some of the gain stuff. Let's see what we get here. And let's click over to mid gain here. I think it's more like they're running the same EQ. It's just kind of like you got 2 versions, probably one for rhythm, one for lead, so you can just get that slight volume boost when you're playing live. Anyway, let's give it a shot. Let's see what we got. Hang on, let's, I find the gain knob over here. That's where the fucking distortion is, yes. Just looking, I'm like playing with the master and the system volume. I'm like, oh, where's the gate? Oh, it's this one way over here. Okay, that's the thing. The control panel's a little bit backwards. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to get the British thing happening.
Perhaps.
The British still haven't figured out what side of the road to drive on.
I agree.
Yep. But yeah, we got a few of the Brits here. I'm supposed to be going there next week. I'm looking forward to it. But it's like, then again, London traffic and walking around. Hopefully, I don't get run down.
It's the worst. It's the worst.
Anyway, continue.
Right.
I think that's pretty cool.
That's really tight.
I think that would work on. I think that would work on a few records. Not quite, the ultra metal down tuned fucking genty shit.
True.
But this is not meant to be that kind of an amp. This isn't a 5150 or variant of. This is more like more in the plexi mode.
Right. The plexi bite. Really full though.
Yeah,
really cool.
That's pretty cool. Let's try like gain 2 here. See what we get. Okay, let's try throwing. Let me pull that gain back a little bit. Let's throw a little overdrive in front.
Right.
And see what we get.
Thick.
I just hear. That's hilarious. But yeah, that really fattens it up quite a bit. We leave that off. Go ahead and play. Yeah, it's got a tight knob or a switch right here. If you kick that off, it really lards it up pretty quick. So I kind of like that with it in. To be honest with you, that might be just pushing it right about there. There we go. That's just taking it up a little bit. Just did the old, just use it more as a volume boost with a slight EQ tweak, as opposed to adding more gain with the pedal. That seemed to tighten the amp right up.
Yep, agreed.
Exactly what it was, and that's a little bit more modern sounding. Right. We don't have too many lefties on hand, so I can't exactly put an 8-string in the same. What do you normally play anyway?
Normally, like my brand was, I have like a custom lag guitar. And they don't build anymore. It's from France.
Oh, no shit.
Yep.
6 or 7 strings? Or...
Only 6 strings. I can't do anything more than
really?
that. Yep.
Okay, so
only 6 strings.
Do massive... I've been hanging out with Andrew Bana too much. He's like, I play like 8 strings, like mega down tune. What's your tuning?
So like when, thanks to a board, we played in B standard and drop A. So that's what I use for my solo stuff.
But with a 6-string?
Yeah, 6-string. Yeah.
Oh, 6-string drop A, okay.
And then with one guitar, I have like B standard, but then the low string is all the way tuned down to F sharp. Yeah, so it's really
right, where all the big articulations are.
Yeah.
We're still having the debate. Okay, name me, other than Bleed, name me a 7-string riff anybody remembers.
Oh, you got me there. You got me there.
Yeah, it's like, meanwhile, yes, everybody remembers You Really Got Me.
Yeah, there you go.
Or Jamie's Crying or any other myriad of fucking amazing Van Halen riffs.
Right. What I'm curious about, I could tune to drop D and see how that sounds.
Yeah, let it rip, man.
gnarly.
Yeah, that is pretty gnarly. That's pretty wicked, actually.
Yeah, sick.
That is pretty wicked. Now, I was gonna say, yeah, you play drop D riffs way better than me. Almost forgot. Yes, yes. For all you tossers out there, here's some lead playing. Go. Here we go. Take two.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, that's definitely the gain structure that's very classic, almost VH near I say.
Right.
Put a greenback on it, and you would definitely get that kind of thing happening. But no, that's actually quite interesting. See, that's kind of tone. That'd be a really, even on a modern record, that might be kind of cool. Do 2 channels of like this,
Yep.
and then 2 channels of something more like a rev or something like that.
Like personally, I prefer this more than like a typical 5150, for an example.
Okay.
I like that response. So like when you really push it deep, that's what she said. Like really dig it in. Just like that. Like really, I don't know, like really push it.
Yep.
And personally, I can't really get that from a 5150, but that's just personal preference. But this, I prefer it way more.
Okay,
like way more articulation.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Very nice. All right. Now, normally this is where I would run a full mix, but I'm at GitCon, so hey, it is what it is. But if you're into this kind of thing, yeah, hey, I'd just say go check it out over at Friedman. We're gonna have some links in the description for all that kind of stuff. Also gonna have a link to Mendel's channel. Definitely check that out for some cool tips and production and all that kind of stuff as well. Check him out. He's an awesome dude. Great guitar player. Thanks so much for being on the show, Mendel.
Oh, thank you.
Much appreciated.
Cool.
All right. Go do some work, you lazy fucks.